Another person has died in an ICE detention centre. El Paso in Texas. Well, there's some reports that came out a few weeks ago, and it's shocking. Absolutely shocking. And many of the kidnapped victims that are in there are on hunger strike at the moment because the food they've been given is just not fit for human consumption. And toilet facilities, and it's just, there's shit everywhere because pipes are broken and they haven't fixed them. And it's just, stories that come out of that place, it's just horrendous. It's just totally inhumane, isn't it? You know, it's just, they shouldn't be there anyway. Many of those people that have been kidnapped are just people trying to get on with their lives, you know? Bastards. This regime in the bloody White House is a fucking load of bastards. They don't deserve the air that they breathe. And I'm going to tell you now, if they all pop their clogs overnight, you know, I would cheer from the rooftops, I really would. Because they're just evil feckers. Evil fecking bastards. Sorry, but you know, it's wrong, it's immoral. And then you got the MAGA lot, they're all cheering from the bloody rooftops. You know, if you told them, well, they should have been there, then should they? That sort of shit. Actually, sod them lot and all. Maybe they'll peg it overnight. People are dying in ICE detention centres and the families don't even know. Don't even know. They are just a part of the profit-making machine. They are a byproduct, these people are. A byproduct. They're just waste. As far as these these fucking organisations are concerned, these people who die are just, well, it happened. It's a numbers game, you see. They're just trying to keep numbers up. And now they're taking children off the street. Unaccompanied children are just taken off the street just because they've got a brown face. A large proportion of them are US citizens. They don't care. These people just do not care. Evil bastards. I don't know. How can anyone condone it? How can anyone think this is okay? You know? No. I don't know, what the fuck is going on? What makes it worse is that, it's like I say, but these MAGA morons, the maggots out there, they don't care either. People who voted for Trump don't care. They still cheer him like he's some kind of hero. I know there's a lot of flags been taken out, Trump flags and what have you, and there's a lot more people who are not very happy what's going on. But the only reason they're doing it is because it's affecting them themselves. They're losing their jobs. But do they care about all these people in the ICE detention centres? No, because, quite frankly, it's probably the reason why he voted for him in the first place. What does it say about somebody? What does it say about somebody who would wish ill on somebody who's just going about their lives, not doing any harm to anybody? You know? You have Christian names keep going on about, they're all criminals. What, these children are criminals, are they? Come on, give me a fucking break. I'll tell you something. If you had that many criminals there, you had a serious problem. Serious problem. But we know it's not true. It's just lies, lies, lies. Anything to get that cross in that wrong box, you know? To win your vote. People who say, well, I thought, I knew it was going to get rid of the criminals and all that. He knew full well what he was going to do. He told you. Those rallies, he told you what he was going to do. He told you about the tariffs. He told you about every fucking thing. And you still voted for him. You're bloody ashamed of yourselves. But you're not. If you voted for him, that is. You're not ashamed. But you should be. You see, this reflects builds up emotions for people living abroad. It means that, I won't, but a lot of Brits or people in Europe, what have you, see US citizens come over, you're going to be tarnished with the same brush, There'll be a level of hate directed towards you when people are dying. And women miscarrying in detention. And you won't even give them any health care for it, when you look after them. Fucking these people, they got bloody Mike Johnson, so-called bloody evangelical, and that's the little prayer before he makes any kind of statement. Bloody bastard. I'll tell you, I'm an atheist, alright? And he's less of a religious person than me. At least I believe that, it's quite a good idea not to do harm to people. Not to hurt people. But these lot, they think it's great. They're wallowing in it and they think it's great. Bastards. Well, at the end of the day, they are, covering up for a bloody paedophile. Just say it as it is. The amount of paedophiles, sexual abuse of women, misogynist, it is it. Bloody kiddie fiddler. And they reckon they're godly people. Feck off. So I'm in a bit of angry mood. Anyway, you tell me what you think, but I'm just pissed off about it, I really am. It's just, people are dying. People that just, they didn't need to, did they? They ain't done nothing wrong. Most of those people in detention centres are just ordinary folk just trying to earn a crust, working in a restaurant, just waiting tables. Or in a factory somewhere, or working in the fields. So you don't have to. They're not taking your jobs and your women. No. They're taking the jobs that you don't want to do. It's obviously aimed at the people who, quite frankly, aren't that way inclined. I know not all US citizens are that way inclined. Of course they're not. Unfortunately, there's a large proportion that are stupid enough to vote for that bloody moron in the White House. That orange von shits in the pants. Evil bastard. Anyway, I'll go before I have a blooming heart attack. Anyway, please people like button, maybe subscribe to the channel. There's also soup thanks and stuff like that down below as well. Anyway, I better go. Toodaloo.